Hello folks, it's Jim Hansen, and the elephant in the room today is the lack of any cavalry riding to the rescue during the attack in Benghazi. On September 11, 2012, a U.S. diplomatic mission compound in Benghazi, Libya, was attacked. What we're going to talk about today is the operations that were going on there, the security in place before the attack, and the lack of response once the attack was underway. Let's start with what was going on there. Yes, it was a diplomatic compound, but it was a CIA mission. They were trying to scarf up all the loose weapons systems that went missing when Gaddafi died. Now, he had quite an arsenal, including man-portable surface-to-air missiles, and we certainly didn't want those or a lot of the rest of this stuff falling into the hands of people who would use it to wreak havoc. So let's stipulate that they were doing good, bad things there, and they should have been. Did they have the security they needed for such an operation? Not according to the people there. They requested more security. Those requests went up the food chain and were denied. Matter of fact, their security was even cut. So they didn't even have the level of security required by State Department guidelines. Now remember, this is right in the middle of the Arab Spring turning to slaughter and the upcoming anniversary of 9/11, which is definitely a time you want to be on a heightened state of security and have some contingency plans in place. All of that falls directly on the shoulders of their undistinguished leader, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. On the day the attack actually happened, soon after it started, they sent word up the official channels that they were catching hell and would greatly appreciate it if someone would send the cavalry. And yet, the cavalry never came. Why is that? There have been a lot of claims made that there were no available assets that could have responded to this event. That's unmitigated BS on any number of levels. First of all, when the attack started, nobody had any idea how long it was going to go on. So no matter what, the nearest assets of any kind should have been alerted and told to pack and get their asses there as quickly as they could. That didn't happen. Another level of BS is that even if they had alerted any units, none of them could have gotten there in time. That's just not true. There were special ops personnel in theater who definitely could have gotten there if somebody had told them to. In addition, there were plenty of aircraft that could have at a minimum done a flyover of the area at low level just to let the bad guys know we were paying attention. That tactic has worked very well in Iraq and Afghanistan. So even after being told that our sovereign soil, a U.S. outpost, was under attack, our intrepid leaders did nothing. Obama got a briefing and then rested up for some fundraisers, and we still don't know what Hillary did. We know what she didn't do, a damn thing to help those people. There's been a lot of talk about whether or not a stand-down order was issued. What's more damning is that no stand-up order was issued. They never called the cavalry. Our commander-in-chief and his leaders stayed snug in their beds back at the fort, the cavalry stayed in the stable, and our people died in Benghazi. Now Benghazi is just one more place where polling and politics ruled the day and lives were lost. Add it to the surge of ISIS, the resurge of the Taliban, and Russia running rampant all over Europe to the butcher's toll. The president is apparently done dithering and will be announcing his strategy for ISIS this week. But the elephant in the room remains to be seen whether U.S. personnel in danger anywhere in the world can count on the cavalry arriving.